What up? This is Vigilante for ReasonForRhymes.com, and I'm doing another cam session. I put out the blog yesterday called Lil Boosie is Not a Hero. And a lot of people got mad. I got a lot of inbox about, brother, you're not seeing the big picture. Don't hate on this man trying to get his money, and you shouldn't be saying that stuff, man. Always it's black on black crime again. You talking about a brother who just got out and all that type stuff. And when you go back and look at the blog, I really didn't go at him like that. I was talking about a bigger picture of the fans and everybody else worshiping this situation. You had a press conference as though this guy has been locked up for being, locked up from being held by a terrorist or something, and he's coming home. Now the family, yes, go ahead and be happy for dad coming home, the breadwinner coming home. No problems with that. No problem with none of that stuff. Man, I was raised in the South. Can't tell me how to think at all when it comes to the South. Georgia, think about it, South Georgia at that. So that ain't the problem. The problem is, and what I stated was that we seem to worship this type of thing more than the other. But what is killing our community? Drugs, bad education. And we can blame the politics all we want. But at the same time, we cannot keep on excusing the culture that brag on that and then show results. If I'm a young kid looking at Boosie or anybody else making money, chains and popping it, wipe me down and all that good stuff, of course I'm gonna be enticed by that. And then I just hope that this brother give them the other side. Give them the other side, of the story of when you go to jail. He say he's been through a lot. And I hope he take those experiences. Not that he got to be a conscious rapper. Do your thing. But let these kids know that's a real jail. Because Angola is no joke. That's a real system out there. That if you don't live that life, don't try to be a part of that life. A lot of rappers do not really kick the truth because it's not profitable. The advertiser don't want you to tell people the truth. They want you to paint the pictures so we can continue making money at the expense of us. And then white execs can go back to their life. You go back to Louisiana where every day your life is still on the line. For enemies, because when you deal drugs or whatever, or caught up in that type of thing, you got enemies. You was blessed that the murder charge didn't stick to you. Do your thing. But for people to come at me about preaching some realness, I like that because it shows exactly the problem is that we get so starstruck that we don't think about what's really going on in our communities. Now, do I blame Lil Boosie for what's going on? Nah, it's bigger than him. It was here before him. But what I'm saying is this is what was projected to the world. So in that case, what do we do? Well, conscious people got to stop being scared. Thugs are not scared. People that support this culture of sex, violence, and drugs are not scared to get at you. Fans are not scared to blog back at me about speaking some realness about our future, our kids, and the legacy of us as people in this country. They're not scared to go at me. What do the conscious people do? What do the people that claim that they want, good things in their neighborhood, they won't crack out their neighborhood and stuff? We don't do nothing but sit behind the blinds and look out. That's the difference between the Malcolm X and Martins. They was in the front line against the government. We can't be in the front line against our own people because we're scared of our people. Why? Because our people will lay you down. Everybody's talking about chopper. Believe me, a scared dude will pull that chopper out. And think about the consequences when they're in jail. Look at our artists. Look at the artists that really support that culture. Gucci Man facing weapon charge. T.I. weapon charges. Now T.I. grown up. Much respect. 50 Cent, I got much respect for him because he's a businessman. He's going to the next level. And I hope Lil Boosie follow that path with T.I., 50 Cent, people that don't have they run in, but don't turn it around and did something better. That's what I hope. Hope he don't get caught back up in that. I hope his experience in prison has taught him a lesson to do something better. No hater. Not when it comes to him making his money, him bucking the system. and becoming a millionaire, oh, I'm for that. That's why they call me vigilante. I'm for that. But I'm not for it at the expense of our people or our future. There's got to be a balance. And right now, when every time somebody try to make it balance in hip hop, the stronger force, whether it be thug pimps, glorifying that, always push the conscious rappers back out the way because it got more people standing for it than the conscious. Or the conscious rapper try to bite their tongues. Even though in their music they talk about the drugs, the rappers that do that, but in their music they talk about that. But when they see them, they all shakes and hands. Why? Because they know. Because it's popular to do this type of music that if I don't get with that, then I'm not going to make money. And hey, do what you got to do. But for me, it's like this. I care about our future. I care about the sacrifices that the ex-Kings, Panthers did to even get us in an area where we were making millions of dollars off of music and everything else, but we're not taking an advantage and we're not elevating others to be millionaires so that we can have everything black owned. Now that's a revolution I can stand behind. I cannot stand behind me taking you down so I can go up. We can't win that way. White people don't work that way. Now, are they cutthroat? You best believe it. But they'll pull their brand up. Now, you can say that I'm taking this brand down, which I'm not. Boosie ain't worried about me. But all I'm telling you now is the future is at stake right now. What we gonna do? Continue being fans? Or we gonna start making a difference and say, you know what? We gonna make a balance in hip hop whether you like it or not. If not, then don't get mad when you see his little daughter say the N-word and all that type of stuff. Don't get mad at that, because that's what you like. That's what you like. So that's what you get. She was happy to see her dad. She only can know whatever her environment is. No problem with it. But don't criticize her about it, because it's a bigger picture than that, right? You tell me when you're ready to take focus on the little pixels that make the picture. You give me a call. This has been Vigilante for Reason for Rhymes, and I'm out.